Okay, welcome back. Last time we challenged the Elite Four and became champion of the Kiloude region. Unfortunately, we did tragically lose Maple, La Leafeon, which was the only loss we had, and I'm still a bit sad about it. So, note, I'm recording this, like, 2 weeks after I recorded that episode. So, let's just head downstairs and see what Mum has to say. And I'll explain what I'm doing in just a little bit. I saw the parade on TV. Professor Sycamore went all out trying to get everyone to show up for you, you know? That reminds me, I received a message from him. He says he wants you to meet you in Lumio Station. Do you know where that is? If you don't, it's just a quick cab ride. I wonder why he wants to meet you now, though. He should have just talked to you at the parade. So we do have a little bit of post-game to do, so I will be doing that over the next couple of episodes and then probably wrapping the series up. So we are near the end of this series. That parade was so great. I have something I want to ask you. Do you mind? I want to trade Pokemon with you. It'll be like friendship bracelets, but Pokemon. I'll give you this Monferno. I found it in an egg. You can give me any Pokemon you want. Okay, so, what do we want to give Shauna? So, here's the thing. I could just give her the Lady Bear, but that'd be kind of pointless. You know what? Normally, no. I could give Skorupi, I could give Lovedusk, could give Solosis, could give Jinx, could give Nidorina, could give Klefki, could give away Quacklen. I don't know what I want to give away. You know what? I'm never going to use it. I'll give away the Lovedusk. So, let's trade away this Lovedusk, because, let's be real, I have plenty of other water types available to me, and I don't see Sapphire dying. But we do get a Monferno out of it, and I will happily take a Monferno over almost any of the other Pokemon I had in the box, to be totally honest. Okay, Chester the Monferno, because normally this would be a Chespin. So, let's take good care of Chester, because your Pokemon is really special to me. Of course, each and every Pokemon is special too. You know what? I'm going to go to a faraway region next time. I'll make lots of great memories while I'm there. And we never see Shauna again, so I don't know how true that is. Anyway, so I now need to make my way through. I need to make my way all the way over at Lumio City. So I guess I'll just ramble on while I'm doing this. So basically, I have to go to Lumio City. Because, you know, I need to go and talk to Professor Sycamore. However, pretty much, I don't have all that much left to do. There's a couple of things here and there that I need to do in order to be able to progress and do the actual kind of post-game storyline. Oh, also, hang on, wait, I didn't need to correct this, because now that I've finished that, I no longer have a level cap. So I don't need to worry about that anymore. But basically, I'm just going to go do that, and hopefully you just manage to finish off the remainder of that kind of... It's just a little side story, and then I'll just do like a short little bit where I go and encounter my legendary... Where I go and find my legendary encounters, and then I will end off the series as I always do with a death montage. And I also do have one bonus episode I want to do. So I save stated before the Elite Four, because I want to do a different challenge against the Elite Four. So we'll see that when we see that, and that'll go up after the final episode. So, well, we've made it all the way back over at Lumio City. Fortunately, that didn't take all that long. And now we just make a right, head on up to the North Boulevard. Actually, wait. I'm going to go to the Lysander Cafe. Not the Lysander Cafe first. I think it's the Cafe Soleil? I think that's what it's called. It's one where you first met at Diantha. Because she will be there and offer you a trade. And I want to have a quick look and just, you know, see what I have available to me. So Diantha is right here. Oh, why hello there. That's right, this is where I first met you, isn't it? You know, I'd really love to learn more about how a strong trainer like you raises his Pokemon. This probably seems a bit sudden, but how would you feel about trading one of your Pokemon for my Combusken here? You know what? Okay. I will give away... You know what? I'll trade Fighting type for Fighting type. I'll give away Toxicroak for it. Also, We trainers all feel a little bit nervous when training Pokemon, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to how a Pokemon must feel. Okay, so I've now had Charizard, Typhlosion, potential Infernape, potential Blaziken, started with Fennekin. Does Tepig want to make an appearance? Like, does Tepig want to appear? Because if Tepig wants to appear before the end of the game, that would be fantastic for me. Hello, Toxic Rook. I'm glad to meet you. Was it a bit shocking to be traded? I hope you'll come to trust and like me. I promise I'll take good care of you. Okay, so normally Diantha would give you a Ralts, which would also be holding the Guard of Warite. 10 out of 10, I'm learning how to read that again. But yeah, normally you'd get a Ralts for free. It would be level 5. You can trade anything for it, and it holds the Guard of Warite. And I think that's the only way you can get better in this game. But with that, now we can just head on over to the train station and see what Professor Sycamore wanted. And I'll be honest, I think C9 and Dexio said something bad and I completely missed it. Sorry, we always seem to be surprising you, don't we? We're just here to give you something the Professor forgot about last time. Central Kalos, Coastal Kalos, Mountain Kalos. There are more Pokemon in Kalos than you'll find in those 3 Pokedexes. Didn't you know? Oh, that's basically what we're here about. We'll power up your Pokedex for you. And now we have the National Dex. The National Pokedex has been added to your Pokedex menu. Just tap it to check it out, alright? You'd better keep on treasuring the time you get with your Pokemon from now on. Got it? This precious time that you fought for. And with that, Cena and Dexio leave the game. I don't think to ever be seen again. But let's see what the Professor has to say. How did you like your parade? So the reason I asked you to come here is I want to give you a pass to Kiloude City. I don't know if that's pronouncing it correctly. I'm sorry if it's wrong. Doesn't ring any bells. Kiloude City is a city in the southern part of the Kalos region, and it's a perfect place for trainers looking to sharpen their skills. So here's your pass for the super high-speed rail to Kiloude City. So now we have the TMV pass. Use it to ride the TMV super high-speed rail. Take your pass to that scan over there. It's an orange machine. Have the machine scan your pass to board the train. Have a fantastic time. And with that, I'm pretty sure Professor Sycamore now also leaves the game permanently. But with that, we just check this out. Actually, no, wait, I do think we will see Professor Sycamore one more time for one more thing. But with that, we hop on the train and head on down to Kiloude City. I don't know exactly where in France this is meant to be based on, because I'll be honest, I'm really bad at knowing, like, where things are meant to be based on. I live in the UK and I couldn't even tell you where, like, half the places in Gala were supposed to be totally honest. Okay, so, well, we've now made it, and this guy will give us the versus recorder. You wouldn't happen to be Branch, would you? I saw you in the parade. That's right. I knew it. You're everything I'd expect someone who holds the honor of Kalos to be. I'm so grateful to you for stopping Team Flare. Please take the small token of my appreciation. So now we have the versus recorder. Use the versus recorder to record battle videos of your, of battles with friends or battles in special facilities. What's more, if you connect to the internet, you can upload your battle videos. I'm just going to skip that, because unfortunately, you know, 3DS servers, I'm pretty sure, aren't a thing anymore. So you can't really do that in the modern day. However, we now get more wallpapers since we finished the game. And let's go check out our 2 new Pokemon, because we might as well. So we do have the modest level 5 Combusken. And we have an... Bless you, Shauna. Bless you so much for giving me an adamant potential Blaziken. That's an adamant Blaziken. Sorry, Infernape. That's a potential Blaziken. That's a potential Infernape. But still, I have 5 of the first 6 gens fire starters. Because I also have Brixen over here. Like, that's kind of insane. Okay, so now, unfortunately, we do have to commend Maple into the death box. And for my own convenience, I am going to pick up... Do I have a Pokemon with Fly? The answer is yes, because I kept this Swanna in my... I kept this Swanna in the party while I was doing all of my grinding. So it's really high level. Like, I could put this on the team if I wanted to. But anyway, that is not what we're going to be doing, because we have something else to do. However, let's quickly check this out and just talk to all these people. This is a TM store. Drill Park. I'll take Drill Park. I don't know if I can teach it to anything, but, well, it would be very nice if I could. I can teach it to Charizard. I mean, it's good that I can teach it to Charizard, but it wouldn't be my first choice, you know? Also, this guy tells you about your Pokemon's IVs, so, yeah. Yeah, so my Charizard has bad physical attack. Good to know that I trained it as a special attack, Evan. So, in order to manage to make the next thing happen, we actually have to go into the Battle Maison. I'm not doing the entire thing in the Battle Maison. Like, straight up, it's not worth the time. It takes forever. Right now, I'm just having the best slump. I really want to hit into by wearing a vividly coloured hat and sneakers. I need to see a colourful outfit for inspiration. And, well, that's basically their way of saying, hey, if you throw on this outfit, you can get a thing. I think they give you, like, a hat that looks like a Pangoru's head. Also, over here is the Friend Safari. We can't use it for anything, unfortunately, because we don't have friend codes since I'm playing this on Citra. But normally you can find different Pokemon in there, and like the typing of it depends on the person's friend code. You could also have a higher chance of encountering Pokemon that have their either hidden abilities. I think there's also a higher shiny rate, but I might be wrong on that. Now, I do actually have to play a little bit at the Battle Maison here. However, I'm just going to say this outright. And, like, the Nuzlocke is on hold while I'm doing this, because this will take a little bit. Like, this might be the rest of this episode, and then we'll probably start the actual thing in the next one. But, yeah, so pretty much I'm going to just do... Okay, I'm going to do single battles for this, and obviously I get to bring 3 Pokemon. So I am going to bring my Charizard, my, whatchamacallem. I'm going to bring Charizard, Durant, and Golduck, I think. This might be not the optimal situation, but it's what I'm going to do. So, Nuzlocke is officially on pause for this, because I have to play this in order to make the next thing appear. So, I'm just going to play this out and see how it goes. Maybe I'll win, maybe I'll lose, but hey, all I need to do is actually play it, and hey, I might as well, you know, kind of show off what the Battle Maison is. So, yeah, let's just get this done. So Charizard lands Secret Sword, and Nelly takes out Panseon 1. To be totally honest, I probably should be a little bit disappointed that it didn't, but hey, it's fine. I also do still have my Mega Evolution available here. So yeah, basically, this might end up being the rest of this episode, depending on how long it takes. So I'm just going to kind of hope to blaze through this as fast as I can, because then we have to do another rival fight, I think. And then I can actually start. Then after I do that, I can actually start the kind of side story post-game. And that is something I am kind of looking forward to doing, because I haven't actually done that in a very long time. Also, I kind of feel bad for that Pancham. I just kind of destroyed it with Oblivion Wing. But yeah, this'll be... Okay, I don't remember exactly how long the kind of side story is. I'm gonna guess it'll be probably 2 episodes. So this'll probably be the 3rd last episode. I might be wrong on that though, so don't quote me on it. Anyway, we need to just make our way through here and keep going. So, yeah. What I think I'm gonna do is just, have a ramble and, yeah. Okay, Fletchinder, that is I think that's when it actually gets its fire typing. So let's just go for Sludge Bomb. Realistically, I probably should have just gone for Oblivion Wing, but whatever. Okay, we got the crit and just knock it out in 1, which is very nice. So yeah, pretty much, from what I recall, I think it's like, you do this, then you have to talk to your rival who will turn up. I think you have to fight your rival. Then, I think... Okay, I'm very glad the Nuzlocke was on pause there. So, if I recall correctly, we do this, then we talk to our rival who goes outside, then we can fight our rival again, then we can go to Anastar City and talk to Professor Sycamore, And then there's a series of events that happens in the back streets of Lumiose City. And that's like that entire side story. And after I finish that, I'll have a Legendaries episode probably. Or I might just put that in at the end because it probably won't take all that long. And then after that, we'll have the death montage and a special bonus episode. And then I will be done with Pokemon X and Y. And then I'll probably take a little break over Christmas into New Year. And then we'll be back with new things starting in 2024. But I'll go over that again when I actually, you know, finish the series off proper. Okay, so also, while I've been, I guess in between me like recording the last episode of this and now, I've done like a few other things. I've finished, I recorded all of the I recorded that episode of Arcade Assault on Power Stone. I recorded it a couple of times, to be honest, because it went really badly. But hey, that will actually be up on the channel and will have been up for like a week and a half or something by the time this goes up. And I'll have, like, I basically did 2 or 3 runs. The first one I kind of just threw away. Second one is the one that's up. Third one will be an unlisted video under it. Okay, that's a Chocoberry, I think. And then after that, I went and played all the things for Mario Kart Wii. So obviously that will also have been going on. Actually, that will also be done by the time this is going up. So I think I might actually need to find some other things to kind of fit in. But hey, other than that, I think we're good. And basically, I'm just going to try to get everything done and organized very neatly to be done around about Christmas-ish. And then I'll probably have like a week off, and then we'll start properly again in the new year. I don't know what day January 1st is. Wait, I'm recording this episode on December 3rd. So that means the 4th. So that means the 4th is a Monday. Because it's a Sunday currently, which means Christmas is a Monday, which means New Year's is a Monday, which actually could come in very handy and practical, because that means, you know, everything just starts on a Monday, so I can just work from there. So I'm actually pretty okay with that. Also, 10 out of 10, I don't really have much else to add here, because, you know, I'm kind of just fighting low-level Pokemon and kind of just torching them with Charizard. Okay, we got the burn, fantastic, and Thunder Wave is a minor annoyance there, but okay. But yeah, while I've been doing all of that as well, I have also been playing through Yakuza 4, and as of the time of me recording this episode, like, I'm probably going to finish recording this episode, maybe an episode or 2 more, and then I'm probably going to go and finish the game, because I'm really close to the end of Yakuza 4. Like, I've done all the stories up to that point. I'm in the finale chapter. I just have to go and do the last bit at Millennium Tower. I'm trying to go through it without like giving any spoilers, but I'm very close to the end. I've done all of the side stories aside from the last one. I need to go do that, and other than that, it's all just kind of miscellaneous things to get the Platinum Trophy. And honestly, I'm like, to be totally honest, when I first decided, yeah, I'm gonna play Yakuza 4, I was maybe a little bit apprehensive because I played 3 earlier in the year, and was just kind of worried about just like, oh no, am I getting myself into another like nightmare of completion? But no, as it turns out, Yakuza 4 is surprisingly manageable and kind of like surreally kind in terms of what it actually expects from you in terms of getting all the trophies. So yeah, I'm looking forward. I mean, I say that at some point next year, I will be playing Yakuza 5 just in my free time. Because obviously, if I was gonna play them for the channel, I'd need a way to record my PS4 and everything. And also, on top of that, you know, I still need to play all of them, and I wouldn't just be starting at a random number. I'd be starting at 1. So if I ever do Yakuza on the channel, like, that'll absolutely just be, I start at the first one and go from there. If I ever do Yakuza on the channel, I'm not doing 100% completion, though. Like, that's just not happening. I'm not doing that again. Like, some of those games are just kind of miserable to get 100% completion in. And by that I mean, I don't like playing Mahjong. I hate having to play Mahjong. I hate that it puts it in every single game. But you know what? That's fine. Because Yakuza 4 taught me one thing. It's that hostilities with Mahjong can be on pause. Because Pachinko is my enemy now. Fortunately, neither of them were actually all that bad for actually getting the trophy for them. So, yeah, I managed to actually knock those out pretty quickly near the start of the game. I basically decided my approach for all the future Yakuza games is I'm just gonna knock out Mahjong and Pachinko and, like, the stuff that I know I won't like just right at the start of the game. Just get the really bad stuff out of the way as fast as I can, so I can then just focus on having an absolutely fantastic game for the rest of it. I mean, to be fair, just the sheer amount of stuff in those games is kind of insane. And from what I've seen, Yakuza 5 just has even more. So, I am a little worried about playing 5, to be honest, because I looked at the trophy list, and it is a 100% completion one, and it looks like it will be a long effort. Like, I think the guide said it was like 120 hours or something, which is quite a lot. Especially because I don't think it took me that long to complete Persona 3, 4, or 5. I don't think it took me that long to beat SMT 5 or SMT 3. Yeah, so it is like full-on RPG length for me, basically. And to be fair, by all accounts, I have heard that Yakuza 5 is absolutely fantastic, so I'm really looking forward to playing it. Also, yes, I am really sorry that I've gotten completely off onto this Yakuza tangent while I'm playing Pokemon. But yeah, like, I'm really looking forward to playing 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and Ishin, and 0, and Gaiden, the man who erased his name, and I misclicked because I wanted to do Sludge Bomb there, but I hit left at the wrong time. Not that it made any difference whatsoever, because Curly Hair is made of paper. But yeah, so, in addition to just playing that, I'll be totally honest, I have no idea what I'm going to play in my free time I'm over next year, because, I'll be honest, I kind of just look at my shelf and just pick something off it at random. Like, I have a good idea of things I want to play on the channel this coming year. I hope. Like, I know that some of it is some of it definitely won't be, like, you know, the highest interest games, but I hope, you know, people will at least give those a chance. Because, you know, I know that not every game is going to be the most popular thing in the world. But hey, with that, we've managed to win all 7 matches, I think. I think that was 7, right? Why does it keep going? Oh, it does just go, as long as it can, can't it? Okay, so I'm just going to interrupt. Yeah, sure, let's just stop. Or does it Okay. So, sorry for that abrupt pause, just quickly went and got a bit of water. Because now we have the actual problem. And is this guy going to give me a TM? I think he does. No? I guess not. Okay, so. Anyway, off we go. Because now that we've participated in the Battle Maison, our rival will have appeared for one final battle. And honestly, I am a bit scared about this battle, to be totally honest. So, what I'm going to do is actually give that choice scarf to Sapphire, just so I know it can outspeed things. And I'll keep the wise glasses, I think. And I will definitely... Actually, no, I'll keep the wise glasses, I think. I'll keep the wise glasses on Sapphire, it'll be fine. However, I am going to have to move and put Weevil out front, because obviously I know that Serena will lead with her Meowstic. Hey, will you have a battle with me? I think you're in for a surprise. My Pokemon and I will show you what makes us special. Okay, so, now we get the final battle with Serena. You know, she won't get any more powerful than this. And honestly, I don't even know what level she'll be. I think she'll be like into the level 70s now, so if anything, I might be under-leveled. Okay, I'm gonna go for X-Scissor. There's the Fake Out. Fake Out does not much, but you know, the flinch is kind of what it was going for. Either way, X-Scissor knocks out the Meowstic in one. Fantastic. Because as it turns out, Weevil is just incredibly powerful. Okay, in comes Flareon, which means it is time for Weevil to get on out of here. So I'm going to switch to Sapphire, because obviously. So Sapphire comes in and avoids the Fire Blast, takes the Fire Blast. I knew I was going to go for a fire move, and honestly I assumed it was going to be Fire Blast, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't learn Flamethrower by level up. Which is honestly a huge shame, and something that I think genuinely really hurt Flareon. And Sapphire has taken a fair bit of damage now, but we should be okay. One Water Pulse should finish off the Flareon, and in comes her third Pokemon, which is a Clefable. Okay, that's an interesting one. I am going to switch out into Demeter for this, I think. I'm going to switch out into Demeter for this, mostly because I know this thing has really good Sorry, I know it has decent special attack, and I know it has good special attacking options. Okay, special attack goes down isn't exactly ideal for me. But if I can land a Discharge, that could come in handy. Never mind. Okay, and this thing has Meteor Mash. No. Okay, Demeter barely lives. Its attack goes up, though. I need to be careful about this now. I'm going to switch out to Weevil. And hopefully we'll be okay. Okay, so we switch to Weevil. It goes for Meteor Mash again. It's resisted. It's +1, so it shouldn't do all that much, though. It's going to be +2, though, so that's a bit more of an issue. But Iron Head probably knocks out Clefable in one here. Fantastic. We get rid of the Clefable. That is one potentially huge problem dealt with. Sapphire goes up to 70, and in comes Greninja at level 77. Okay, I'm just going to click X-Scissor and hope for the best. We don't outspeed. For some reason... I think I lose. Like, straight up, outright, I think I just lose now. Oh, wait, hang on. That's whatchamacallit, Weevil dead, so let's get rid of that. Now, I'm gonna go for a Hurricane. I'll go for a Hurricane. Hopefully we can take the hit. No. Okay, I think this may be the time where I have to make my one and only call on this. I think I have to go to Helios, and I think I have to use my only use of Mega Evolution. I think I use my only use of Mega Evolution here, because I have Charizardite Y, so I'll get Charizard Y, so I'll get Drought, which will weaken Hydro Pump, so I might be able to take the hit. And this is my only chance. If this doesn't work, I just lose. Like, if Charizard doesn't take this hit, I lose. Never mind, Charizard handles it because Drought is insane. Okay, I think I can safely win now. I do feel really bad about having, like, I beat everything else without having to use this, but, you know, I'll take the win. Like, I did say I was allowing myself one use of it, so, well, there's my one use. There's my one use of it, so, well, I might as well get some use out of the rest of it and just use it to finish off the rest of this fight. Because, realistically, we probably hit really hard now. Okay, we have a Poison out from there. Dragon Pulse, we aren't part Dragon, so we should just take that pretty comfortably. And, actually, let's see how much our stats went up by. I probably should actually check what my stats were. Normally, 280 special attack is pretty nice, not gonna lie. So now I'm just gonna go for Oblivion Wing, because I want to be full health for her last Pokemon if I can. Okay, the Poison will knock out the Altaria this turn, and I'm close to full health. I'll probably be at about 130, 140 probably, maybe 120. Yeah, there we go. So there goes the Altaria, and in comes her final Pokemon, which is why she said we would be surprised by her. Because she now has her Absol which has the potential to Mega Evolve. And I'm just hoping I can outspeed, because realistically this Absol could also sweep my team. So, there is Mega Absol. Honestly, I kind of wish Mega Absol got Fairy typing added to it, but Secret Sword lands, one-shots it because it's made of paper, and we win. Fantastic. I say fantastic, it wasn't fantastic at all, but hey, we managed to take the win, and I guess that's what matters. I'll think about what you did well and use this loss to make me better. And with that, that's our last fight with Serena. This is for you. And we get another Absolite for it. That's right, I found 2 Absolites. I want to share one with you. Maybe it'll help show Lysander there's something to be hopeful for. I have a message for you from Professor Sycamore. He says he may have unraveled part of the secret of the Mega Ring and the Mega Stones. He should be waiting by the sundial in Anastar City. So, let's hop on the corpse of our Swanner and fly on over to Anastar City to see what the Professor has to say. Not gonna lie, I am a little bit sad about that. It's like, I know I did what I had to do, but I hate that I had to do it. Okay, that's my current outlook on that. Like, I did what I had to do, but I hate what I had to do it. Okay, let's take the luck and sense off Weevil and commend him to the death box with so many other fantastic Pokemon. Man, I'm still mad about losing Hayataro, to be totally honest. Also, I'm gonna have to fly back to Lumiose in a minute, so I'm just gonna keep Swanna on my team for now. And I might as well quickly just heal, and then we go check out the sundial, and then fly back to Lumiose City, and I'll end off today's episode there. Because, well, we'll be starting up the whatchamacallit, the side story, like the post-game side story, in the next episode. However, I am a little bit concerned about how it'll go, but hey, we'll see how it does. Okay. What's up, Professor? Why, hello. Running all over Kalos is actually rather tiring, is it not? Oh, yeah, I'm the one making you do that, aren't I? Terribly sorry about that. Well, Serena may have already told you, but I found a way to power up the Mega Ring. Before we get to that, however... Okay, for a second, I genuinely thought he was going to ask for a battle and I was going to lose it. Let's talk about the Mega Stones briefly. My theory is that they're special stones irradiated by the light, the energy of the legendary Pokemon Yveltal, fired from the ultimate weapon 3,000 years ago, and that's what I think they are. It's even possible that stones like Firestones were what turned these into Mega Stones. So what's the Mega Ring that you're holding? That mysterious stone transforms feelings felt towards Pokemon into some kind of wavelength. The Mega Ring works in a similar way to how this object over here works. It's an object that changes sunlight into a mysterious light. For 1 hour, starting at 8 PM, this sundial starts emitting light. This mysterious object has towered over the city here for over 3,000 years. Its relationship to the Mega Ring isn't understood at all yet. Now, let's get down to the heart of the matter. Try touching the sundial. Okay, so we touch the sundial, and let's see what happens. Anything? You are exposed to the legendary Pokemon's energy in Team Flare's secret headquarters, and the Mega Ring has absorbed of the power of the sundial. These two powers have combined to upgrade your Mega Ring. Now it will react to underground Mega Stones, but only when the sundial is emitting light. I'm sure these stones hide in every corner of Kalos. Use this power to find them. Okay, so basically, now every day at 8 PM, I can look around various places in Kalos and find the Mega Stones. I'm not going to bother doing that, because I know where most of them are anyway, and realistically, I don't have the Pokemon for them, and they can be randomized to anything anyway. I know that the Heracronite or the Pinsirite, I know they're in Santaloon Forest. I know there's one in the Chamber of Emptiness, I think that's where Banette's one is, and they're kind of just a bit scattered all over the place. Now, let's throw Swanna also into the death box. I kind of feel bad, like, Swanna was here literally just for grinding. I never really used it, and then it died. Anyway, so let's put Helios out front. I think Helios is probably going to be doing a lot of heavy lifting for the rest of us. And just to make sure, I'm going to take off the Charizardite, just in case. just to make sure that I don't accidentally use it. Okay, so I am going to end off today's episode here. I'm probably not going to bother adding anything new to the team. So what I am going to do though is save and end off today's episode here. Next time I'll be starting up the side story, and that'll probably go for 2 episodes, I think, and then I'll probably be finished with Pokemon Y. But anyway, I'm going to end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all next time for more Pokemon Y. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.